第3試合を行います。青コーナー188センチ94キロエベンゼール・フォンテス・ブラガ
Ebenezer Pitbull Fontes Braga, 32-year-old gentleman, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
177センチ89.7キロ松井大二郎
The ever lovable 28-year-old from Japan. This is his 9th time in Pride. Ebenezer, this is the 3rd appearance he's made in the Pride Fighting Championships.
Yep, and Matsui wants to go. You can tell by the way he looks at him.
Well, he's got a height differential, so that's going to definitely favor him in the stand-up match. Ebenezer seems a lot bigger, but he's leaner.
Yeah, they're about. Oh, yeah, he's a little more heavier. There we go.
Matsui switching to southpaw.
Ebenezer looks like he's already waiting to deliver a knee when he shoots. For some reason, I have that feeling. Yep. To overcome the distance, the length advantage that Ebenezer has is a little bit difficult, so that's why they're trying each other out a little bit.
Good combination there by Braga. Got him in a plum Muay Thai clinch. Matsui lateral drop straight down and escapes. Braga's got his back. Rear body lock position.
I tell you, this is going to be very exciting.
The thing that really impressed me about Matsui in his last fight with Pele is they did the unexpected. He's going to need that tonight in spades against Braga. Braga, one of the calmest, most methodical terminators in the game.
Yeah, when we saw him against Jeremy Horn with a guillotine choke, nobody expected that either.
No, they didn't, because at that time Jeremy Horn was on his way up. They met. It was Ultimate Brazil, and he beat him in 1998.
Wow, then we got the Marco Ruas stab. I think he's the first one who started it.
Yeah, he's the first guy I saw do it, at least in the international scene.
Yeah, it's like Peter Smith did it in Thai boxing a long time ago in Thailand.
I've also seen it in the Three Stooges.
Okay, you got me, man. You win this one.
Yeah, but you won the opening, so.
El Guapo actually won the opening.
You won the opening. You had like 7 women riding. I'm over there. And
you had Jeff.
I had Jeff Sherwood. Jeff Sherwood, SureDog.com.
Perfect. I like this. A break.
Oh yeah. Now here we go. It's going to get exciting. One thing I noticed is that Matsui surprised Braga with the right hand in standing.
He's so fast with his punches without the big blow. His hands are great.
Probably been doing a lot of mitt work in Brazil with Luis Alves.
It's kind of the style like Pedro Rizzo, huh?
Yes, yeah. It's got a lot of that kind of motion, that kind of rhythm. Yep, but very relaxed.
But Ebenezer is a little bit more explosive. Oh, he's coming. He really wants to land that.
Oh,
there we go.
That's a good left hook, and nice spin there by Matsui into the guard. But I don't know if he wants to stand there because those long arms of Braga could start grounding and pounding.
Yep, like he did in his match against Funaki. He hurt Funaki a lot from being in the guard, in Funaki's guard. He hit him a lot to the head.
Yeah, when Braga fought Funaki, and that was April 18, 1999, it was ruled a draw, but many people felt that Braga definitely won the fight.
Yeah, and what he also did, he really worked the body and head. He's going to show it now too. He's going from body shots to head to body, and everywhere the body takes the solar plexus, middle, liver, the whole package.
You see him patting him on the top of the head like that? I'm not going to go there again with the Three Stooges. But I don't think that they think it's funny.
Not right now, I guess. Yep, the long arms of Ebenezer, and again, I cannot tell you what goes up. He has to create some distance so he can generate more power. That's what he's trying now. And Matsui's holding his arm like he wants to go for an armbar, but now he makes it the left shot to the head.
Ebenezer is primarily a striker, but he does have a few submissions in his arsenal. He's won fights with triangle choke, and as we said about his victory over Jeremy Horn with a guillotine choke. It looks like he might be going for a neck crank here.
Lifting him, pulling him out of the corner, away from the ropes.
So he saved the referee the job of doing that, because in the Ring of Pride, if the fighters are slipping outside the rope in the ground position, they will restart the fighters toward the center of the ring for the safety of the fighters.
Yeah, Ebenezer leaves his hands a little low, so I really think Matsui is going to attack an arm for an armbar, straight armbar. That's what I think. He's leaning it, he's holding the arm all the time. I really think he's going to skip out and he's going to try to go for an armbar. I don't know if it's smart to do, because then Ebenezer will pass his guard and go to the side or maybe stand up. But it looks like he wants to do it.
Right now, Braga is not doing as much damage as I thought he would in this position.
Yep, you're absolutely right.
Because Matsui is doing a good double overhook, crossface, double crossface, and he's landed a little shot of his own and didn't do anything.
And he's not working the body either, like I said that he would.
Braga hasn't fought mixed martial arts for a while, since his loss to Akira Shoji, and that was January 30th of 2000. So it's been over a year and a half since he's been in the ring of mixed martial arts, and that was in Pride.
But these guys, they have a fight every day in training there in Brazil. Oh, he's tapping his head like Benny Hill.
Benny Hill. Look at that. There's that Three Stooges thing. It's something about the people that train at Takata Dojo, Kazushi Sakuraba, Daijiro Matsui. There's a little bit of comedy involved, because I think there's got to be a whole lot of confidence in their grappling ability to pull things like that off, just slapping the guy on the top of the head.
Just when you do it, you know, slap his ears or something, you know.
Well, I think he's doing it to distract him, because the guy's thinking, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, that's true. I expected Ebenezer to throw more shots and harder shots, especially because he's been concentrating more on striking lately, because he was fighting in the K1. Maybe again he thinks, you know, why take this? But there we go.
There have been fights that Daijiro Matsui has had where being in the guard wasn't a good idea, like when he fought Todd Medina in King of the Cage, which he spent on his back in the guard and got pounded. But he hasn't been getting pounded yet. I think he's waiting to explode with his submission.
Yeah, like I said before, it looks like he wants to go for an armbar, because he holds the arm in a particular way. It is a setup for an armbar, but yeah. Dangerous is in this game, especially later in the round. The sweating. It's when you go for submission, you can lose the control. You can lose the better position that you have right now. I mean, the guard always beats side control. Yeah, that's not going to do a lot of damage.
Well, they've really got to do something else.
Yeah, a stand-up would be good right now.
Exactly. I wouldn't be surprised if the referee restarted standing, because it's almost a stalemate position, because Braga hasn't really landed that many effective shots. Matsui, obviously, from the bottom can't land effective shots, and he hasn't gone for submissions. He just basically kept a tight guard behind Braga's back and held on and shut down Braga's striking. So, in a way, if you have to judge a fight, you have to go with Braga, who's more aggressive.
Yep. But like I said, if it doesn't have any effect, it's not effective striking, yes, the fight's going to be up.
Yeah, good.
Very good. He heard us.
Oh, yeah.
He heard us.
He tapped into his psychic reader's network.
That's it. I was
meditating.
There we were.
Chanting. Oh, no. I guess he's going to restart him towards the center.
Okay, we chanted wrong. We chanted wrong.
We'll have to do another. Okay, we'll go higher than lower.
Yes. I see this is not going to work.
Dear referee, We are tuning in, telling you to restart the fighters standing.
Yeah, they're going to write this round out like this, and then second round.
Braga's going to try and keep standing and initiate him.
Exactly.
So far, it's a lot of slapping from Matsui and a lot of punching, which has been blocked primarily by Braga on top.
We got 50 seconds left, 50 seconds left in round number 1. Yeah, they're not going to stand it up anymore.
Matsui did say he feels he could defeat Braga on the ground. He's seen him fight in K1 and realized that he's really improved his standing game. And Matsui says that he doesn't really fight for fame or fortune. He just wants to fight the strongest fighters. And he really wants a rematch with Ebenezer Silva. And he feels that a victory over Braga is the first step toward this.
Yeah, well, then he has to do more than he does now.
Yeah, because he's going to give away this round.
At least go for submissions, do something. It's only like 15 seconds left.
He's got his knees stacking up there. He's got to do a heels on hip, push, stand back up, but then standing back up is going to favor Braga. End of round 1. Not an exciting round by any stretch.
No, it started out real well, and then at the moment that I was telling the audience, oh guys, this is going to be an exciting match, it turned into a different kind of match. So maybe I shouldn't say it anymore, or every time when I say it, I knock on this table. Is it wood? Yeah, it's wood. And then we got the ring girls.
Yep. Daijiro Matsui getting administered in his corner. Nobuhiko Takada, the famous pro wrestler over here in Japan, in the corner with Matsui, giving him advice. Matsui conferring with Takada. There's that left-right uppercut combination and trying to pull a plum clinch and deliver the knee to the body. Matsui cross-arming and ducking out, escaping, but then getting into reverse body lock and leaning over the ropes. Matsui could have been suplexed, but the ropes were a factor there. And there's that uppercut again.
I like this sprawl. Watch how the reaction, the reflexes of Ebenezer. Watch this. Whoop, he's gone.
Yeah, that was
phenomenal reflex.
It was exactly right. It was a reflex. You don't have to, because you can't think in that ring.
No, it has to come automatically.
You have to have drilled that so many times and been under pressure with it so many times. There are.
Hey, that was the drum, the totem drum.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, little conga drum action on his head. A lot of rhythm there being assessed in round 1. What would Takada be telling Matsui right here?
I don't know. I said don't go to the ground, and if you go to the ground, be in his guard or at least on top. But you don't want to have him in your guard anymore.
Because that didn't work.
No, it didn't work for sure. No, it's not going to work. If it doesn't work the first 10 minutes when everybody's still fresh, it's not going to work the other rounds either. Strategy, you have to change the game plan now.
Matsui may be in a damned if he does, damned if he doesn't situation here, because to stand up with Braga, in my opinion, would be disaster.
Yes. No, he's not gonna. That's not gonna work for him.
And to go to the ground, Braga is good enough a wrestler. He's going to be on top. He's going to end up on top. He's big enough. He's good enough of a wrestler. But Braga wants to do a K1 fight. He wants to do a stand-up fight. And there's the sprawl, beautiful pancake sprawl, and Matsui spinning that wild guard spin. Matsui on his back.
And you see also Braga, when they stand up, he comes close, very close to Matsui. He isn't afraid of the takedown. He's very confident that this is not a wise thing to do.
Yeah, Braga should have just stayed up.
And I hear the people already, because I really hope that this is not going to look like round number 1.
As we saw enough now, he's got an open guard. He's trying to stack his knees up high, but Braga keeping close enough so it's going to be difficult. Going for a neck crank there, boss.
Yeah, normally I use that to break somebody's guard, but Matsui is small, so I don't know if neck crank is going to work if he has enough leverage to pull that neck. With tall people, it always works. Tall and very muscular. Yeah, Braga has to stand up. He knows his game is on his feet. I mean, he didn't do any damage with his game. This is good.
Heels on hips there. Matsui pushing Braga up.
Just let it go. That's it. That's it.
Matsui's got knee to the head there. It almost landed. It didn't.
Oh, he's got the front choke, the same as he had with Jeremy.
And you know, this guy's got a really good front choke, guillotine choke. Now Braga,
He's going to get a knee.
he's going to. Matsui's not going to stay there because Matsui hustling here, really hustling, staying out of harm's way. He was in a bad position there for a knee strike.
Very bad. And Ebenezer's going to throw it. I mean, that was seconds away.
If I were Ebenezer, I would stand back to the middle ring and make the guy
Me
stand
too.
up.
Get up, you.
Because why? Because what's he going to do here? He's going to land a couple kicks. He's not going to kick him in the face. Matsui was too good on the ground defensively with strikes in this position.
Yeah, but maybe he thinks, you know what, let's take a few deep breaths before I do it. Because he's right now in the position, you know, he can breathe, relax, take some extra breath. Oh, anyway. Not anymore. Oh!
Good right hand by Matsui. Right on the button. Right on the button. It looks like Braga is stunned by that punch.
He's stunned. He's still. Oh, he should step away.
He hit Braga right on the button.
Wow.
I think Braga's head must be spinning right here, but Braga, he's been hit before, and he's been hit by a lot harder punches than that in Jerome Labana. Of course, he got knocked out by Labana in the first round, but
Did you remember when he came up, when I said he has to take it to the ground, but you never know, he can surprise him with a swing or something, and that's exactly what happened.
yeah, because like I said before, those guys from Takada Dojo, there's a shoulder strike.
Yeah.
Sakuraba and now Matsui doing things that people do not expect. Throwing a punch against Braga in a standing war. We didn't expect it.
No, and everything helps. I'm telling you, if he was stunned, every little thing that he does now will help. Not right now. He's recovering now.
Now, Matsui has got to be really careful of that right high knee from Braga in this position. Braga, right there.
There you go, baby.
You can't tilt that head too far to the left because Braga can knock him out from here. It's a trick Ernesto who's patented in his K1 fights.
Yeah, they're very limber and they come real high.
A tall guy has a much more advantage in the clinch with knees.
Here we go again. Perfect. I like this.
I want to see a right hand by Matsui again. Come on, Matsui. Matsui, shoot.
What a good takedown defense he has.
He should throw the knee. Throw the knee. That's right. He's got him in a bad position. Matsui's got to tuck and roll here or do something. He can't stay there. He falls back into the...
He should have done that at the moment he got the knee, you know, that would have looked like really cool.
Matsui in the classic butt scoop position.
Yeah. The good one. Whoa.
But he missed.
He missed, but
that was
I like the try. He got a 10 for trying. You know, there was the undo glove kick, you see? That's when you need extra chance to breathe, you know, you kick the hand in the glove. It's a special Brazilian trick. Oh, no.
Don't go on the board again, because now we're going to be in another slowdown here. Braga should have made him stand up, but maybe that right hand changed his mind.
Yep, he thinks, you know what, I don't want to have another shot like that. Let's play it safe. Because right now I'm ahead on points. I play my cards right. I'm going to win this fight.
I think Matsui is one of the most spirited fighters I've seen in Braga. He's got so much energy, so much enthusiasm. He just loves to get in there and rumble. He loves the game.
And he wants to go. Oh, round number 2. That was a fast round. It looked like a 2-minute round for me. But it's because it's exciting.
And you know, I don't think Matsui won it with the right hand because Braga defeated his takedowns with a sprawl. He ended up in his guard. He attacked more with kicks, even though some of them missed. And I think Matsui is down 2 rounds, and he's going to need a submission or a knockout. And I don't think he's going to get a knockout.
We never know. If he can throw that right hand again, he's going to go down. I mean, how many of those shots can you take? Here we go. They're probably going to show the hand.
Here's the right hand. That was a beautiful right hand, right on the button.
Wow.
And he rocked his neck, and you know, that's where the knockout occurs, is when you snap the neck to the side like that. It sends a shot down.
Oh.
It's a beautiful chopping right hand.
Yeah, that made him change his mind.
Good right kick. And Braga just thought, where did that come from?
And what to do now?
And here he goes with that face kick from standing.
Which made a glove kick, you see? There we go, the gloves. Thank God for round number 2. Turned out to be an exciting match now. Let's see what's going to happen. I hope that Ebenezer is not going to play it safe and go for that takedown and land in the guard and play out the thing. Because for him, he thinks, if I beat this guy, I beat the guy who beat it and say play.
Right. So, but to be fair, Matsui outweighed Pele by a little bit. Not saying that that's the reason why I beat him, but now here Matsui's outweighed a little bit himself. It's like a bigger version of Pele, but their fighting style is different because Ebenezer Fontes Braga is much more conservative than the Shootbox Academy guys, which Pele is a member of. As a matter of fact, that conservatism, he should really let it go in this round. He should just go out there and start throwing punches and kicks and see if he can take Matsui out of there.
Yeah,
he's ahead on points, though.
Oh, yeah, way ahead. And also use the long knees, the knees to the head, like you said. He's very good at it. Yeah, and watch out for that hand. He sticks his head up all the way high. You see his jaw. It's a little dangerous thing to do. Whoa, whoa. That was an uppercut in the left hook. Unreal.
I want to see a left inside kick by Braga. I don't understand why he doesn't throw the left inside kick.
Yeah, I think he's afraid for the takedown if he does that.
Maybe.
His sprawl is real good. Yeah, because that's the... Oh, whoa, look at this. Oh, kick to the liver from the back.
Now, just move back. Just step back. Braga should just step back instead of playing this game with him. It missed. You like those liver kicks, Braga?
Oh, man. I love them.
You ended some fights with that.
Oh, yes. Knees, kicks, punches, everything. Yeah, walk back. If he stands up here, that wouldn't be a wise thing to do because then he got him right against the ropes in the corner, and then he can unload.
If he stepped back 2 feet, it would really make it to where Matsui almost had to stand up.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't be step back. He wouldn't step back to the center of the ring. Just step back about 2 feet, make Matsui get up, and then attack as soon as he stands up.
That is the perfect strategy, Stephen. These kicks are going to take his toll too because they have impact. It's not like he's hitting the shin.
Okay, good. I'm glad. They're going to take their toll, but in the last round,
yep, you're right.
If it was the first round, it would take more of a toll. But the last round, you're pumped with adrenaline, and it's not going to take as much of a toll as it would in the first round because then it would have time to really affect your body. Braga really trying to land that right uppercut over and over again.
He loves it.
And it's a real short uppercut.
Oh, that was a good left.
Yes, it is. It's progressively gotten better. First round, a little static. Second round, a little more action. Third round, a lot of possibilities.
Whoa, and there he comes again, and he connects with the right hand and the left hook.
Matsui can't start this stand-up thing. Oh, jump drop kick there by Matsui. And Ebenezer trying to pay him back with a kick to the face while Matsui's down.
Ebenezer got some real good reflexes.
Yes, he does. He's starting to get his timing down and figure out Daijiro Matsui. In control, the man from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Ebenezer Fontes Braga. Now that grazed the head, Daijiro Matsui.
Yep, you don't want that connect.
He's got such a whip in that right roundhouse kick. There it is again. It grazed again the head.
And it's so fast. It's an explosive kick. It comes out of nothing. That is perfect. This is
uppercut. Now they're trading here. Oh, man, he almost ducked into a knee there.
Oh. No, the knees are coming. Oh, I see it coming.
Matsui shooting, going for the single, but Braga hips to the floor, sprawls out. Braga knee to the head. Matsui starting to take a bit of a beating here, but spinning out into the guard.
But Ebenezer knows now what to expect. Every time he spins out the same way, so he simply steps backwards.
1 minute left in this most exciting of rounds of this fight.
And it could be a finish in a knockout because Ebenezer was looking for it.
Ebenezer should just punch, 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 punch. Just go out there and punch. Don't even worry about the knees. Just punch. He's got his back, but he's not going to be able to submit Matsui with this little time left.
No, we should go for knees now. Or that right uppercut. Now knees.
Go for the soccer kick.
Grab the rope, jump up.
Matsui going for the ankle pick and spinning out. Matsui was able to defend himself and to keep from getting knocked out, but he's so far down in points. It looks like Braga is going to get a win out of this.
Yeah, this win for Braga 100%.
Yeah.
There we go.
I can't really see it any other way. Braga pretty much controlled all the rounds. Matsui landed the right hand in the second, but it really was only one shot. It was a good shot, but Braga just shook it off like it was nothing. Matsui's not really that banged up, though.
Nope.
Like I said before, he had real good defense against the strikes, both standing and especially on the ground. Let's go to the decision. We're not surprised. It is a decision. 3 rounds for Ebenezer Fontes Braga.
Jesus.
So far, the show has lived up to the name Raging Rumble. We saw the debut of Asuario Silva.